Hey guys, this is Toy with Love Between Two Women, and this is another segment about my liposuction journey. But this one is about preparing. So I'm pre-operative by just a few days, and I want to make things run as smoothly as possible, not only for myself, but also for my friend that's going to be helping me out at post-op. So, one thing that I haven't seen very much of is um, pre-op preparation, whether it be liposuction, tummy tuck, breast augmentation, whatever the surgery may be. And I wanted to share with you guys my pre-op preparation for my kitchen. So, here's the deal. Here's what I believe. Um, Everything should be set up where things can run as smoothly as possible. If you have a care provider that's going to be helping you, or whether it's a friend or a relative, or whatever, make things as easy for them and for yourself as possible, even in the kitchen. Now, I'm going to show you my kitchen in a moment with my journey. I mentioned anti-inflammatories, natural, that can be used to help decrease the swelling, help the swelling to go down and away, right? Such as ginger root, and such as turmeric, and such as even pineapple juice. So, again, I'm pre-op just by a few days, so I prepared some ginger beer for me to be able to consume right post-op, right after surgery, if I can get some fluids down. So ginger beer, you can either drink it just as ginger beer. Mine is fully concentrated, so just to kind of give you guys a quick tour or whatever. When you make ginger beer, it takes approximately about 4 to 5 hours to make it. I'm going to put a link below to somebody else's channel that does tutorials on making ginger beer. I did not make a tutorial during the time I was making my ginger beer because I was doing a lot of other things in preparation for my procedure. So, ginger beer, it can either be consumed as straight ginger beer, or you can take a little bit of the ginger beer and put it into your tea. Again, chamomile is an anti-inflammatory. Peppermint tea is an anti-inflammatory. So you can put some of your ginger beer in either one of those teas if you want to. Or you can drink it straight, cold or warm, either way, right? So I made a gallon of ginger beer, which should last me about a week or so post-op, help with that swelling. I'm also going to be juicing some pineapple, which I have not done yet. I'm going to juice the pineapple the day before my surgery, so they can still have some freshness to it. So when I come home post-op, then I'll have the pineapple juice to drink. So, giving your kitchen a really good deep cleaning, and clearing out the refrigerator, making it very organized is going to help you and whoever's helping you. I also made some kale soup, which is very, what do you call it? I made mine very creamy because once I start back to eating post-op, I don't want my system to have a hard time digesting anything, right? I want my system to be relaxed because if you remember, if you guys know, if you've ever had any kind of procedure, surgery, or anything, they always have you to fast from midnight all the way up to your surgery. Well, you need to gently reintroduce food into your body again, and that doesn't mean going and get a big old hamburger or a big piece of chicken, even if it's the white meat, or anything. You want to bring your system back in slowly. So for the first few days post-op, I will be having my my kale soup that I made. That I'll also put a link below in the description box, so that if you guys want to give that a try, prepping some creamy soup or broth soup or whatever for your post-op, then you'll have that information available to you. So let's see. Have a look. Oh, if you're having a friend to help you post-operative, before you go to the hospital or to the clinic or wherever you're going to get your procedure done, give them a tour of your kitchen, especially if you've totally revamped it, cleaned it up, done a deep cleaning, reorganized the dishes, and maybe they had come to your house and knew where everything was at one point, and now you've moved stuff. So, give them a quick tour prior to your surgery. So let them, see where you're now keeping the glasses, the flatware, the dishes, the herbs, everything, so that things will be easy for them. So right now, let me take you to my kitchen. Follow me. Okay, guys. So I wanted to show you all my kitchen setup. Again, for me, excuse me, for me, it's really important to do things pre-op to make sure that things move smoothly for myself and for my caregiver or my friend. So over there in that pot, I'm making some ginger beer. Ginger beer is really easy to make. All you really have to do is take maybe a pound or two of fresh ginger root, blend it up in the blender, and then boil it for 4 to 5 hours to get all the essence of the ginger out. And once you boil it for 4 or 5 hours, then you let it just sit and cool down for like 2 hours or so. And then you, excuse me, then you squeeze out the excess off of the ginger pulp. You get that off and just put it in a container or something and add sugar to it, just sugar of your choice. And you can use it in your tea. Again, ginger is an excuse me. It's good for the for good gut health, and it's an anti-inflammatory. And since I'm having liposuction done, and of course there's going to be swelling, I want to control that, minimize that as much as possible. So I'll add some of my ginger beer to my tea. I can drink the ginger beer, straight out of a cup or a glass, either warm or cold. And also I'm going to be juicing some pineapple. Pineapple is another great anti-inflammatory. So I got some fresh pineapple that I'm going to be juicing before I go in for my surgery. So to make my kitchen user friendly for my friend while she's here helping me, I've already prepared the food that I'm going to be eating over the first couple of days. And I'm going to talk about that as well. You know, what works for me. What works for me may not work for you. But, you know, I am a pretty clean eater, so I've actually already made some kale soup to make sure that, you know, everything goes smoothly, and, you know, I'm only taking in things that's kind of pureed or liquefied to help my system to not have to work hard to digest things. So, you know, when you go for any type of surgery, they ask you to fast. You know, you know, you got to start at midnight the night before and not eat or drink anything. Well, when you go into post-op, it's important that you not just dive right back into solid food. So that's why I decided to make a kale soup, which is delicious, by the way. But my kale soup will easily digest. It is filling. I'll post a link below in the description box to another person's channel that does tutorials on making kale soup. If you guys want to learn how to do that, or there's recipes all over YouTube for you to learn how to make different cream style soups or broth style soups, whichever is, you know, better for you. But just to tell you really quickly what I put in mine, I put, of course, the kale, I put some broccoli, and I put cauliflower, and of course the regular herbs, onion, garlic, cilantro, salt and pepper, and some vegetable broth excuse me, to make it liquefied or make it, you know, pureed nice and smoothly. So I'm just telling you guys, but I will put a link below so that you guys can get a recipe that I think is pretty good for you to make a broth for yourself if you are also about to be post-op. So back to the kitchen. Of course, over there to my right, should be your right too, you see the coffee maker there. Now that's specifically for my friend. Up in the cabinet up to the right, I keep the creamer, the sugar, which I only use organic sugar, and the coffee and the coffee filters and all of that. It's still a few days out. I'm still pre-op by a few days. So when she comes the day before surgery, which will be on the 17th, I will go ahead and give her a little tour of my kitchen. Now, you may have a family member that's going to be doing, you know, helping you, excuse me, that's going to be helping you after your surgery, and they may know their way around the kitchen, but you may still want to familiarize them with some things that you would like to have, especially if you're going to be under general anesthesia and, you know, you're going to kind of be in and out of sleep. At least they already know, you know, what you would like to have, and they don't have to be fumbling all around in the kitchen if you already have everything set up for them. So over here is my chamomile tea, as well as my peppermint and spearmint teas are back here. So chamomile is also an anti-inflammatory, as well as peppermint and spearmint. So when it comes to her getting tea for me or me getting tea for myself, whichever way, the tea is right here for her to get for me or for me to get for myself, depending on how I'm feeling and, you know, how groggy I am or am not. I got some lemon and limes back over here in the corner. you know, to kind of drop in my tea as well. You see the natural honey and, you know, some jar honey or whatever. Again, I'll give her a tour of the kitchen to let her know where utensils are, which she's been here before, but I'll just refresh her memory before surgery. Where utensils are, where dishes are, where she can find pots and pans if she wants to cook something for herself. But I will also be giving her a gift basket. I'm gonna show you guys my guest bedroom where she will be living for a few days, and I'm gonna actually give her a gift basket, and I'll show you guys what I'm gonna be putting in her gift basket, just to show my appreciation for her coming to help me during my time of recovery. So let me see. If you guys have any questions about prepping for surgery, just put them in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer them. If this has helped you in any way, please thumbs up the video, like, subscribe, rate it, leave me messages to let me know if you have any questions. Did you like for me to answer for you about prepping, you know, pre-op? And I'll be happy to do that. Okay, bye.